EastEnders Jordan Atkins had a traumatic start in life, and things may take a tragic turn for Chelsea Fox's son when Gray Atkins fears his crimes are about to be exposed. Gray Atkins, played by Toby Alexander Smith, saved his son Jordan's life when he made a quick medical decision in the absence of Chelsea Fox, Zaria Abrahams, in EastEnders, but in the process, he left his wife feeling she was unable to cope without him. BBC soap spoilers have teased Gray's crimes will come under a spotlight in upcoming scenes. However, will the lawyer feel emboldened to kidnap his son and flee Walford to avoid exposure? Chelsea's confidence as a new mum has taken a hit as her husband continues to undermine her. Whitney Dean, Shona McGarty, and Kirat Bonasar, Jazz Deal, are determined to stop history from repeating itself but are struggling to get through to Chelsea. Initially, the new mum agreed to play happy families while Whitney and Kirat looked for evidence to avenge Chantel Atkins, Jessica Plummer. However, spending time with Gray has left Chelsea fearing she'd struggle to look after Jordan without him. In recent EastEnders scenes, Kirat stepped up his campaign to expose Gray by posing as his late wife Chantel and emailing the lawyer threatening messages. Will Gray fear he's about to be unveiled as a murderer and begin to take his anger out on Chelsea? If the new mum is subjected to increased psychological and violent abuse, she may decide she has to leave Gray for good. Express.co.uk spoke to Shanika Varga, a senior solicitor at Stowe Family Law, about Chantel's options if she wanted to divorce her husband and take control of her son's life. Shanika began, divorce and financial matters are kept entirely separate from children proceedings. Gray's manipulation and isolation of Chelsea fall into the definition of domestic abuse. She should raise this with the courts immediately and apply for an order that Jordan lives with her and doesn't spend time with Gray. The court will likely want to investigate any allegations Chelsea makes, which will include her being allowed to present the court with evidence in support of what she is saying and Gray being given a chance to defend the allegations. On Christmas Day, Chelsea was horrified when Whitney presented her with blog posts Chantel had written before she died. The posts detailed the abuse the mum of two had endured during her marriage to Gray. Shanika explained whether Chelsea could use these heartbreaking posts in her case against Gray. Chelsea could use the blogs to demonstrate that this is a pattern of behavior, she said. However, the court may not place too much weight on them as they are not her blogs, and there is no way of testing the integrity of what Chantel was saying, as she is deceased and can't give evidence. But Shanika warned Gray could be held accountable for his abuse in a different way. The lawyer continued, stronger evidence for Chelsea would be if she had her own diary or witnesses to Gray's behavior. If Chelsea proves her allegations, these will be taken into account when the court makes a decision regarding the child arrangements. As a lawyer, Gray would know what Chelsea has to do to support her case against Gray instead of fighting for his son in court. The further may panic and flee Walford instead. Will the abuser kidnap Jordan rather than face losing access to him?